Haven't done much to the Mustang besides installing the radiator. It looks pretty good. I have the new grill too that I'm gonna install once I'm done mocking up the wires and everything. So I was thinking I was gonna have to remake the radiator brackets. So all I did, this one fit fine. This one was over here and it was gonna, interfere with filling the radiator. So moved it over one, and I put 2 layers of rubber. I had some rubber, and then when I tighten it down, it's holding together pretty nice. No problems there. I have the hoses for the transmission here and down there. Those are done. I have these hoses just kind of mocked up for now. I need to tighten up the hose clamps. I have not done any of the wiring yet, so it's probably gonna stay like that for a little bit. I just wanted to turn on the car and oil not get everywhere, so that's why I hooked up those lines. So now I'm probably gonna tighten up a few things that I have here left to do. I probably won't tape all the lines to make it look all professional like I did here till the end. I got the wires, a parking blinker light in the ground for the blinker light that's gonna go there. This is the connector that I was talking about. So it's for a newer style vehicle. It's for a GM. And it fits. It still has those little connectors like the old school cars do, but it has the 3 wires. They're not marked, so pretty sure the black one is the ground, and I'll have to figure out the rest once I get to it. But it'll allow me to use a newer bulb. There's the bulb 3157. It's just gonna hopefully just make it easier to find bulbs later on. So that's pretty much all I've done. Probably gonna mess with some more of the wiring inside, which this is the part that kind of gives me a headache. Looks a little cleaner. I got the the column done, which I don't like the GM style column. I should have left the factory one. So if I ever replace this wire, I'll just cut that off and leave the Ford one on there. Let's see what else. I got the ignition wiring done as well. Still need to loom the back one, but I haven't really messed with that too much. So now I'm probably going to mess with maybe the what is this? This is the lights, I believe. So gonna mess with that a little bit and see if I can get that working. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. So here's the turn signals that I'm gonna install in the car. So kind of measured how I think it's gonna work. It's probably, I'd rather leave these long here than I can always buy another set of these. They're not that much. I want to say they're like maybe $16, $20, something like that. So kind of have it marked where I want it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and then I'll splice them together, and that would be it. So I have the 3 wires here. One's the turn signal, which is this blue one. The black one is the ground, and then this one's for the parking light, which normally is just a side marker. So these here are the updated light bulbs, and it has 3 on here. This is from a GM vehicle, so it fits right in the socket. It works really well. So that's what I'm gonna use for the front here. So let's go ahead and splice that, and I'll show you how I do that here in a little bit. Okay, so I have them spliced or stripped now. And what I like to do is, I'm sure you've seen these. You can buy these pretty much anywhere. But I've always thought that this looks kind of cheesy, kind of cheap. So I don't know if it's the right way or not, but I take them out of the little plastic cover. I use a lighter, heat it up, and then get it out with some kind of pick or a small screwdriver. Just get these out. And I put them on here like this, crimp them, and then use shrink wrap. And I believe that just looks a lot more professional and a lot cleaner than having this bulky thing on there like that. That looks cheesy to me. So go ahead and put them on and I'll show you what it looks like. And that's pretty much how I did everything. I did solder a few things, but on connections like this that you can replace, I just went ahead and did this. It's a little bit easier to do. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what the product looks like once it's done. And there you have it. See, it looks a lot more professional in my opinion. And then I'll just tape it up and you'll never be able to tell that it has this on there. Here it is after the installation of the lights. There's that one. The other one. And these are the items that I used. These are the GM parts, which is these. These here are the side ones. And those are the lights for the front, the yellow ones. I got white ones for the rear. Here's a little preview of the front grille. Here's the new grille. And I went ahead and put the headlights just to see how it's gonna look. And it looks pretty awesome in my opinion. Gonna leave the plastic there because I'm pretty sure I'll be messing with the front and I don't want to scratch the lenses. got the horse. I'm gonna see if I can find the right paint to restore the color. And then right now, currently what I'm doing is I'm working on these front headlights or blinkers. I already messed with one. You can see the difference. Not restored, restored. And all I did was just polish it with a polish wheel. And I'm gonna see what I can do to clean the lenses, make them look a little bit better, a little bit more new. But it's coming along. I got the front piece, or the bottom piece, installed. So it looks a little bit more complete in the front now. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep messing with it. Need to put the little cap that goes on here. I still need to buy the chrome trim that goes around here. But what I'm thinking is I'll go ahead and finish the front and then move on to the rear. And once I do that, then I can just double check that the blinkers and lights work. And then I'll finish up the inside. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, I'm not sure, but that's the way I'm gonna try to attempt to do it. So let's go ahead and polish this other light here and just put it up there and see what it looks like. There it is. Starting to look like a car. Pretty happy the way they turned out. I mean, they're not perfect for, but for being so old, I think they came out pretty good. So now I need to try to restore this little cap. It goes on the sides, put it on, and see what it looks like. So I'll probably do that next. Went ahead and painted the pieces that go in front. I used matte black color. I really like this. It's by Rust-Oleum. Here's the one without the tape. Polished the chrome. It came out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. So let me show you what I used. And I feel like it gives it that factory look. So it's this instant rust encapsulator type paint that I actually got at Walmart. And I really like it. Sprays on really easy. It dries pretty fast to the touch. You still have to give it, some time to cure. But the finish of it, it's really smooth. I really like the way it looks. So both of them are painted. I masked it off with tape after I polished the edges. So now I'm just gonna take that tape off and put it on and see what it looks like. Here it is after I removed the tape. I'll probably get some aluminum polish and then just buff it out a little bit more. You can't really see it in camera, but it actually shines pretty good. And I feel like it turned out really, really nice. So now I just have to pop them in the lights and see what it looks like. Still working on some of the wiring for the rear. Kind of have it rigged up a little bit just to test it, make sure it works. So per the manual, there's 2 brown wires for the quick wire. They're both 29. And that's the tail light. So you have one for the left, one for the right. They're not labeled, so either one will work. And then I have the yellow, which is the, I believe the left turn signal. Yeah, it's number 49. Left turn signal, and then this red wire is just kind of to mimic the ground, so you have to ground these wires. And then part of this brown wire goes to the license plate light. So I have it here rigged up facing forward just to see if I can see it blinking. So let's go ahead and put on the battery on and see what it does. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. It's pretty simple. Got the wire cable on. Let's give it a little power. There is power. Dome lights on. So I'm gonna go ahead and press on the brake. And it looks like it's working. Let's try the turn signal. I have a loose connection here. Let's see. Okay, let's try this again. Well, that's working. Alright. Let's put the lights on. That's working. Turn signal. Okay. And brake light. Looks like it's all there. So now I just need to make it look nice, run my grounds, and I believe it looks like the old grounds came to this. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit and then figure out how to run the wires to the grounds. Another thing that I need to do, still have power to this. Another thing that I need to do is buy the little sockets that go into these housings for the rear tail lights. Took them out and cleaned them. And these are the original ones. Well, let's see. Which are kind of ugly. You can still buy them. I wonder if they have some plastic ones, because these are a booger to get out. And I'll show you what I did with the rear tail light. I cleaned it up, polished it, the chrome piece, and I cleaned the lenses. So it's gonna look pretty nice once I get it put back together. So now I just need to figure out if I can find some newer style little sockets to put on there, so I don't have to. I mean, I will put the metal ones back on, but I'd rather not.